Doody-doo-doo-doo.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
One and all, and welcome to the Week in Review here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Loki. Good morning, everybody. We are ready for war. This is the awesome thumbnail by Chris Persian. Thank you so very much, my friend.
Yes, I just want to beat my chest and go watch 300.
Beat her chest.
Beat my, you know, men, hoorah, they beat their chest when they're ready for shit. Well, look at us in that thumbnail. We're ready for it.
Yep, I'm ready to peck your ass out.
Oh, I forgot he is a rooster, isn't he? Yeah, is that the fighting style? Ting 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 ting.
I've got my spurs sharpened and everything. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, all you need is like a laurel wreath. I don't know why, but I've got this like Brutus, Julius Caesar / crusade warrior thing going with you, Dave Bob. It looks good. You're ready. You're going to go like be emperor or something. Take shit over.
That's right. That's right.
I vote for you.
Well, you do know that.
Don't vote for emperor, but
you
still.
do know that us birds kind of came from reptiles. Big reptiles, the king of dinosaurs,
that's
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Twinsy, that's what they say.
Those guys in 300 have six packs. I got them beat. I have a keg.
I
They got
mean,
rooster razors.
yeah. J Bob's code word's gonna be raptor. Rooster raptor.
I'll say.
Oh God.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mark.
You ain't right, Mark.
Chainmail. You forgot the N. You forgot the M.
The N and the M.
You forgot the M. You forgot the N. Or yeah, and the N and the M. Whatever. It's all right. I'm not all there this morning either. Please, I've got a 36 pack, Loki.
Oh my God.
I know. I forgot it. I forgot it. The N and the M.
Get with it, Pew Pew. Get with it. You're missing letters this morning. That's not good.
Stupid autocorrect.
We're all missing a few letters this morning. Ourselves.
I tell you what, after this week, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loki looking like Red Sonja is not an image I want in my head. No, it is not.
No.
It's not an image I want in my head or anybody else's head. Ugh. I know there's that one crazy person out there that's like got 50 Lokis in the living room now. Don't give him any ideas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you remember that. God help me. You talk about stalkers and crazy people.
No, you don't need a Red Sonja Loki sitting on that couch watching TV and Netflix with the rest of the Lokis. You just don't. It's already 3 shades of crazy. You don't want it to make it more crazier.
And then there's that one woman. There's that one woman action figure. What was it? It was, the crazy bitch off of the Loki TV series. Yeah, no, we don't need that.
Oh, yeah.
Sylvie.
Sylvie, thank you.
Yes.
The Sylvie action figure. So there's like 30 action figures watching TV, watching Netflix. And then there's that one blonde one. And you're like, yeah. No, it's like, why do you want to collect me? You crazy bitch.
Alligator Loki.
I've got an alligator Loki.
At least they're indiscriminate about their Lokis. They'll throw a chick Loki in there too. It don't matter as long as it's got Loki on it. It's all good, apparently. Just like, people are interesting, y'all. People are interesting.
Yeah, and some people are children.
Yeah, what makes them all tick?
Speaking of that, let's kick this off this morning. So you know what? I've done this thing this week. I've talked about getting along with your neighbors. I've talked about how drama is stupid. I've talked about how it does nothing for bring us down. And then what happens? EBS and Yellow Flash go off on this tirade on Twitter where they're calling each other bullshit. They're sharing DMs publicly. And these are the guys that are like, sharing DMs is a bitch move. And then they're sharing DMs and they're showing shit behind the scenes. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all are just fucking children. Here I am trying to impress upon the fact that, you know what? We don't do stupid shit like this. We're better than this. And there's 2 businessmen throwing shit at each other on Twitter like fucking monkeys in the zoo. I'm sick of it. How the hell are we supposed to impress this idea that we don't do this shit on the youngins that are coming up, on the impressionable youngsters that are coming up through the ranks, that are just getting to know how all this shit works, and they're like, well, EBS and Yellow Flash do it all the time. They're throwing shit at each other, acting like children. So why?
Right?
Just act like grown ass men. Don't act like dadgum kindergartners. My daddy's gonna beat your daddy up.
Here's the thing. It's easy. It's so easy when we're feeling good and we're feeling secure and life is all, sunshine and puppies and when everything's wonderful, it's really easy. It's human nature to sit there and say, hey, let's all be good. Let's all be mature. Let's not let's not share DMs because that's tacky, and let's not get involved in stuff. It's easy to say it when you're feeling good. When shit hits the fan, or if somebody's pointed a big finger at you, then where the hell are those principles? It's like they're out the window. We revert back to, like you said, kind of our kindergartner side. But they said it, so I'm going to say it back because I got to defend myself. And that's usually when things escalate.
Honestly, when someone comes at you like that, you've got to, take a second, pull it back in, be the better man. You just can't go on like that. That doesn't do anybody any good. It doesn't do you good. It doesn't do them good. It doesn't do the people that follow you any good. You have a fandom out there, and you're acting just like the far left.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And y'all, it's not easy. I have bit my tongue more times these past couple years than y'all even know. Some of y'all know when you know, you know. But I bit my own tongue, and I'm like, there are times I've had to sit on my hands to not say something in chat that I probably should not be saying.
No wonder every once in a while I hear like an echo through the wind, and it's like, oh, no, you didn't. And I'm like, Arwen?
I'm like,
that you?
I want to say something so bad. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm getting ready to beehive all over this room. But no, I'm like, if I do, because I know myself, it'll feel good for a moment.
Oh, I can just see her using a beehive round out of a 105 recoilless rifle.
Grumpy old Marine Bet on Rumble says, I have the solution to YouTube beefs. Fighting a duel with flamethrowers. See that once, and it puts it all in perspective.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And good morning, Grumpy old Marine Bet. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Arlena. And good morning, Jester. How are y'all doing?
Morning, y'all. Yeah, sometimes you just got to bite your tongue and let that moment pass, because in the long run, you will actually be glad you did. You'll actually be like, ooh, I'm really glad I didn't say that. That could have caused some shit.
I'd like to see her all big and green.
I feel big and green right now, y'all. I'm sick. So I feel big and green, but big boogery green, not big She-Hulk green.
More like
go
on.
Who, me? No, I was just sniffing. Go ahead, Dave Bob.
I was just gonna say more like what's his name? The ogre.
Shrek?
Donkey.
Shrek? Donkey. I'm gonna go Shrek.
Yeah.
I could go some Shrek.
Yeah.
The femme Shrek.
Oh,
yeah.
The female Shrek.
Yeah. The his wife.
Be right back. I got a phone call. I gotta go smash a phone call.
Arwen smash. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do though. They're not getting any more of my money. They are not getting. Do you know how much EBS shit I bought in the last 7 years? Do you know I paid for Cyberprog twice? You know I got 4 copies of the foil Cyberprog? 4 copies because I bought 2 of that first run. You know every single thing he has come out with, I have bought, I have backed, I have been there, I have supported. Between me and Eris, we have bought more of EBS's shit than anyone else. And I am done. I am done. He will not get another dime out of me. I'm done. I don't care. I'm done. I will give it to people like Vinny. I'll give it to people coming up through the ranks. I'll give it to somebody who actually appreciates it. Obviously, my patronage to Even Man Skyber, buying his shit, paying for all that stuff, doesn't mean a damn thing because he's going to go out and he's going to act like a little kid instead of a businessman.
Yep. Go back, Mandy Summers.
I'm done. I am done with this shit. Dean says, wow, Loki's on X as well. Yeah, we're on X, we're on Odyssey, we're on Rumble, and we're over here on the YouTubes.
He's everywhere.
That's right. And yeah, Vinny makes good stuff. My money will go somewhere else. My money will go to other people. Why no like I love Cyberfrog. Don't get me wrong, Ghost Rider. I love Cyberfrog. I love the products that he's been coming out with. But if he's gonna act like a little kid, I'm not doing it. If he's gonna get into this little, we're gonna have DM wars with Flash, that's not true, and this is not true, and it's just nothing but drama, and they're gonna air their public ass drama on Twitter, dude. These are the guys that are supposed to be setting an example for everyone else. These are the guys that are supposed to be leading the way, leading the charge from the front. And instead, they're having poo-poo little crap games with people on Twitter. That's what's occupying your time, even instead of coming out with your next product. No, you're going to lose me. You're going to lose me. If they want to keep it behind the scenes, Ghost Rider, I don't care what they do. Putting it out on Twitter, putting it out on for everybody to see, sharing DMs, that's what's bullshit. That's what I'm not going to deal with. And that's exactly what they're doing. Mexican Iron Man says, great. Loki now will have more time and money to support my YouTube channel growth and get me subs so I can get monetized. And then I can be a big-time YouTuber. Focus on the Mexican, Loki. Focus.
Okay, here's something I'm curious about. All right. When people stream, all of us have a little bit of performative in us because, we enjoy streaming, we enjoy the interaction with the chat and, how that spills out onto Twitter and other platforms. We all do. Let's face it. Let's call it what it is.
I don't. I hate everybody.
Oh, bullshit. You're here, Dave Bob. You're performing with the rest of us. Hush up. We got your number, Rooster. We know. But my point is this. When this kind of stuff shakes out and you've got, people that are fans of both of them and their followers and watching all this, and then the rest of us who don't know what the hell's going on and who really don't care because it gets so big and ridiculous. It's like, what in the world? How much of this is them really going at it and how much of this is performative?
If it's performative, it's even worse.
No, I know. I agree. And that's why
that is bad. That's like Disney level bad.
Yes.
See,
yeah.
Arwen, here's my problem. And I don't know if you'll agree with this or not, but guys, this is my issue here. These are the guys who've been making fun of the blue-haired land whales and the bullshit shit they're doing and the crap they're playing behind the scenes and the fact that they're trying to get rid of people. And then they go and act like that.
Yes, thank you. I do agree with that. It's like if you are professing to be above that other behavior, and I don't mean above like, oh my God, I'm so above humanity, but I mean, it's like, look, this is wrong. The way these people are acting is wrong. So we're not going to do that. And then when rubber hits the road, what do? They turn around and they act just like the bullshit they're proclaiming don't act like.
You're no better than a troll when you start doing that kind of stuff.
You're not. And that's when I bring up the performative. I'm like, how much of this is their honor really insulted or whatever the hell? Or how much of this is just milking it? Either way, it's gross.
These are the guys that said that the people that share DMs are bitches. The people that share DMs publicly are little bitches. And then they turn around and they do shit like this. And they're fighting like this. And they're going at each other like two fat blue-haired land whales. And I'm just like, you guys are becoming exactly what we stood up against and said, no, we're not dealing with this bullshit. That is what you guys sound like. You guys sound like epping SJW blue-haired land whales.
Loki, when people do that, it actually makes them worse than the blue-haired land whales because the blue-haired land whales don't pretend to be anything other than what they are. These people are saying, don't share DMs, don't act this way, let's rise above it, let's be human, let's be adult. And then they turn around and their hypocrisy kicks in. And I'm not calling anyone out personally. I'm saying in general, if anybody does this, and then they turn around and do the very same thing they've been preaching about, it's worse.
Agreed.
Because do you really believe what you were preaching before, or are you just trying to look noble? If you're just trying to look noble and it turns out
or sell something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look, you can't be a crab in the bucket. You can't drag somebody down. you've got to lift everybody up. I mean, that's just, I don't know,
Well, one would think,
mind-boggling.
yeah, one would think that would be the better way to do it, but we're all going to get pissed off at some point in our life. We're all going to get a little defensive. We're all going to be like, oh my God, this person's coming for me. I want to say something. But at the end of the day, what really is the best course of action? It's the harder course of action. It's the keeping your mouth shut. It's the not sharing your DMs. It's the, taking the high road. And sometimes, yeah, we get sick of taking the high road.
And this is it right here. Speak
But
with your wallet. They're not getting any more of my money. Period. That's cut off.
mhm.
Go ahead, Erwin.
No, I'm just, I don't know. I've kind of got little of the mouth this morning. But, and I haven't even paid so much. I'm not even sure what this whole thing is about. And I don't really care. I've seen, I've been on here 2.5 years. I've seen so many internet beefs between big YouTubers or big streamers. Shit hits the fan, and then everyone's stirred up like a beehive for about a week, and then it goes away until another pair start to go at it. And it's like, y'all, pick up the fucking phone and call each other if it's that bad and try and work it out in private. Why do you have to feel like you got to drag all of these audiences in on this? And then it's the ripple effect. Then you got, the fan bases start getting snippy at each other. And then and the next thing you know, a line's drawn in the sand. And if you're for this person, you're a piece of shit. Or if you're for this person, for a piece of shit over an argument that none of us got nothing to do with. Now, how is that for crazy?
Well, the worst part about it is it's just 90% of it is ego.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Right
agree
there.
with that. And pride, when we get our pride prickled, it doesn't feel good. That happens to everyone. But yes, how far do you take that? And when do you just shut the hell up? And, and if the other person's running their mouth, let them run their mouth, because at the end of the day, they're going to be the ones who's going to look like the fool, not you. You don't have to respond to every little thing in kind.
And this guy right here, he's seen the wars. He's been there. He's watched the drama. He knows, I know that because I was standing there right there with him side by side in a shield wall dealing with some of this horse shit. This, let's make it like wrestling where we have heels and baby faces. And it's like, oh my God. And I was like, this guy is shit. And then Snowdub reached out to me and was like, dude, you have no idea. And I'm like, why would anyone listen to this horse shit? Because he says he can get people subscribers and they listen. I'm like, dude, ain't nobody getting no subscribers but you.
Well, heels and faces. Oh God, no, we don't need. Nope.
Oh yeah, I'm not shitting. Heels and faces, heels and baby faces. That's the way it should work, and that'll make us all huge. We'll get all these subscribers if we just let him run our channels. And I'm like, yeah, what has this guy fucking done?
No.
And people still remember this butt nugget and his buddies coming on their channels, doxing them, throwing out pictures of them on Twitter, all this crazy nonsense that was full of drama. And then you know what? No one shed a tear when this fucker kicked the bucket. And I don't blame him. So Mike says I'm going to write a letter and make Loki call and read it to the other guys on the phone. Oh God.
Well, what's the old saying? It's better to keep your mouth shut and let everyone think you're a fool and then open it up and proving it.
Yeah. And remove all doubt that you are a fool.
Yeah.
Tom, that's like almost the opposite. Don't even start that shit. Tom, I got the biggest ego of all of them.
Look, we all have a little bit of ego. Let's face it. Like I said, let's call it what it is. And ego is not the problem. Ego is something that can help you kind of self-protect yourself in a way. You can keep that shit in check. We all want to do well. We all want to, be thought of well. We all want to do those things. So, okay, everyone's got a little bit of an ego. Fair enough. But when that ego starts to take over common sense, decency, when it starts, you start throwing your own values, like not doing the shit, when you start throwing that out the window just to feed that ego, well, wait a minute. My honor has been challenged. My honor has been, I've got to, rise ahead and I have to go to this battle. And then what are you going to do? Act the fool? Because at the end of the day, that battle is going to end. That war is going to be done. And what's going to be left? People looking at you going, how did you behave during this? I don't know.
One of the first people that was like, Loki, you've got something special. You're going somewhere. Never was PJ. PJ's such a great guy, dude. PJ's got such faith in everyone and really does everything he can to prop people up and make them feel better about themselves. So big hail to PJ. I gotta take care of this. We're almost 30 minutes in the show and I still haven't taken care of this.
Okay.
So I get over 9 with $5 super chat says snow day again. Drive was challenging. Driving by Braille. I can imagine that driving by the pitter patter of snowflakes hitting your windshield at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm Loki. I'm back home, dude. I'm so glad. Psychodorp 9. Thank you so very much, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla, and this one is just for you, my friend. Little Spartans to start your day off right. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
I just know one thing. And that is both of these guys have told their audience and their members and everyone time and time again, close your wallets to these people. So you know what? I'm closing my wallet. You ain't going to get any of my money. You're not going to get any of my support. You're not going to get me buying your shit. You know I've got boxes of Cyberprog shit? There's a box of Cyberprog action figures I haven't even opened yet that I sent a picture of to Ethan in December, and I was like, what's in the box? I haven't even opened it yet. I may never open it. You know what I might do? I might just eBay that shit because I'm like, nope. I am disenfranchised with this bullshit. That's what you two have done to each other. You have disenfranchised me from backing and buying your shit, and that money will go to someone else. Maybe it'll go to Vinny. Someone brought up Vinny earlier. I think it was Keely Chow brought up Vinny earlier and said, dude, give it to Vinny. That's where my money's going to go, is to people like Vinny and smaller creators that aren't on there talking massive 9 kinds of shit, running their mouths about stupid shit and sharing DMs.
Yeah.
How can you fucknuts go on X and share DMs with each other? This is exactly what we're talking about. Stopping and not continuing and getting people to realize this is stupid. I don't care if you stream at the same time as me. I don't care if you want to try and copy my shit. I don't care if you want to start beef. I've got my own focus and my own things I'm trying to do. Why don't you focus on your shit and what you're trying to do? And then maybe you won't feel the need to try and copy my show or copy this person's show or do stupid shit or go after one of my wrenches or run your fucking mouse or any of that nonsense. How can I say any of that when these two fucknuts are on Twitter running their mouths, sharing DMs, and having a damn war with each other?
Yeah, and look at what Mexican Iron Man says. I mean, he is right on there. That man right there has probably spent multiple tens of thousands of dollars on stuff, and hey, that's what happens.
And you know what? If the answer is, well, we already got your money. Whoa, guess what? Disney pulled that same fucking shit on anybody. Well, we already got your money, so what does it really matter? And look where they're at. Tough guys. You want to be like them? My God, how the mighty have fallen. Thank you so much. Mexican Iron Man, he says, I'm so pissed off and sick of YouTubers that I'm tempted to cancel almost all of my memberships at almost every channel and never send a super chat again and likely not buy any more indie comics ever. This is the message you're sending out to people. This is the impression you are giving, that you are so unprofessional and so up each other's asses that you can't promote a product without running somebody down.
Yep.
Why do I want to back that? You tell me why I want to back that.
And this is coming from one of the nicest guys in the world. Mexican Iron Man would give you the shirt off his back.
That's right. That's damn right. Mexican Iron Man would give you the shirt off his back if it would help you climb up that mountain.
And here's the thing with all of this is that, yes, when you are dealing with humanity and dealing with people, there's always going to be the risk that once in a while, one of us is going to lose our shit. I don't think I don't think we don't understand that. I think we get that. Okay. This is more than that. This is like two titans kind of going at it over what? Over, bullshit that they could deal with off screen, so to speak. My brain is just not working this morning, y'all. Fever brain. But, they could take this shit behind the scenes. Why can't they deal with this in private? Why do they have to drag everybody? Because like I said, all this does is it stirs up everyone else. And then people start, cementing into camps. And then, oh my God, if you go over in that camp, you're a loser. No. If you're over in that camp, you're the loser. And then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it's one big fart bomb that nobody wants to hear, nobody wants to smell, nobody wants to be around. And it trickles down and it ruins things for everyone else. And it's sad that it happens. Does it happen? Yes, it happens. But nobody deals with this shit behind the scenes anymore. They all bring it onto social media. And that's what blows my mind. I don't want all my dirty laundry and air out on social media everywhere. Well, they're doing it. I don't want to see other people's either.
It's like Loki said, it's fine to have a fight with somebody through DMs, but don't publish them for everybody to see.
Right. Keep it behind the scenes. That's why they're DMs.
And this all makes us all look like shit. All of us. This is why I don't have fellowship in my shit. This is why I don't have Comicsgate in my shit. This is why I don't have Band of Menace in my shit.
Yeah, same.
Because of shit like this, I'm just like, nope, I don't want to be associated with it. I don't. I want to be my own thing, doing my own thing. You know what? If that hurt me in the long run, I don't give a shit. It's better than dealing with all of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Why am I bringing it to you this morning? Because I've spent a week telling you guys this is not the way. And then what are they doing online? Saying, be like us and act exactly like us and show your ass and go on Twitter and share backroom shit. And I'm just like, what the hell? Because it makes us all look like shit. Mm-hmm. That's what no one thinks about. That's what no one cares about. That's what no one can get their mind wrapped around, is that it makes us all look like shit. And I'm tired of it.
Yeah. And you can almost count it down to when there's going to be it's getting kind of sad and predictable. Because not too long ago, it was, even before that, it was the whole Star Trek Picard debate between the two titans, so to speak. I mean, it's getting to where it's been 6 months. Can we have another big fight now? It's ridiculous and it's sad.
Grumpy old Marine Vet Dean over on Rumble sends a $5 Rumble rant and says, there's a good rule I try to live by. I ask myself how this will make me look. Don't stop moving. Oh my God. Hold on. This is so stupid. If I get pissed at someone, I do my best Arwen impression and say, bless your heart, y'all.
I love it.
And I wasn't saying what you wrote. It's just Rumble was being stupid and wouldn't let me see the whole message.
Oh my God. Thank
you so much, Dean.
Bless their hearts.
For that. And thank you, Mexican Iron Man, for your super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you. Let's give a little long live the fighters, shall we? Skull!
Long live the fighters!
And this as well is where I'm at. I don't even know what beef you're talking about anymore.
I was just looking at that going, yeah, Tom, me either. I don't even know what these two are bitching about, but I don't care because I've seen so many other people bring their shit online. I'm just like, I don't care. It's not my business.
I've seen people literally scoop it up off the ground and throw shit at Tom, and Tom just be like, your mother. It's like, you don't even know this. You don't know nothing about movies. You don't know nothing about reviewing nothing. Da, da, da. And Tom's like, yo, mama.
Tom forgot more about movies than most people will ever know.
I mean, then Tom would know. There comes a point where you just got to be like, not today, Holmes. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
You gonna try and pew pew at me? Nope. Here's my back. Say goodbye as I'm walking out the door. What do you do? What else can you do? You know?
This Jickle Trunk says EBS is a narcissist. Every relationship around that man spirals into this BS because it feeds his ego.
I don't know anything about him. So
I've liked his work. I backed his work since day one, since the High Council days. One of the first goals I ever set as a YouTuber was to meet EBS, Jeremy, and Jeff. And I did that. I did that within my first year of being on YouTube. I did that. I met EBS, I met Jeremy, and I met Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. That was a goal when I started. And it was a dumb goal. The other goal I had was getting Dave Bob on the show. That has worked out a lot better than meeting some of these people. Jeremy's cool. Jeff's cool. You know, I met. So there was this one other person that I met that I really liked, and we're hanging out at this meetup, and it's in like a penthouse type thing. So there's like at the top of this hotel. We're all hanging out. We're all chilling, and this person goes in the other room, and it's someone who has work. They have work that I backed. They go in the other room. They come back out. They've got a rolled up dollar bill, and they're sniffing and doing their nose. And I'm like, this is what I'm supporting. Great. This is what I'm paying for. All support gone. I was just like, nope. You know what? You want to do whatever. But I mean, shit, you can't even wait until the party's over and everybody's gone. You got to go in and get a little bump right there in the bathroom, in the suite you've got. No. And I was like, this is where my money's going. Nah. No.
Okay. Pokewaddle said something that I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, that too. Wow. That's how we all feel.
Oh yeah.
But
that's no joke. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding.
Well,
that
like
happened.
Said,
go ahead, Erwin.
The more you talk about it.
Go on, Dave Bob.
No, just go ahead. I mean, it's just like he says there, you know?
Yeah, this is where I wonder how much of this is hardcore belief that they really have. And I keep going back to that. How much of what, you know, again, not just them, but anyone, how much of when they say, don't be this way is performative? When the rubber meets the road, what are you going to fall back on? Are you really going to practice what you preach? Are you really going to not behave like an idiot? Are you not going to behave like, you know, the blue-haired land whales? Or are you going to just let it all go bleh, and let everything you've said go out the window? What are your core beliefs? And that's something really important on if you're going to be on any kind of social media. Because I have seen people destroyed. I have seen people go down their own path of destruction by their own damn choices, going against things that they've said was important. And then they turn their backs on that. They go down their own bullshit. You see this happen. And the people who kind of stand that test of time, yeah, okay, they maybe, you know, get in their skin a little bit about things and maybe get involved in something here and there. But at the end of the day, they are practicing what they preach. They are living what they say they want to live like. And that is the better way to live for them. It can happen. And those are the people that endure. Those are the channels that stand the test of time. Those that don't get involved in every little drama. Those that don't cause the drama. Those that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, the thing about it is with social
it's a
media,
good point, Chris. It's a good
it's
point.
so immediate. Everything's right there. Sit back and think a minute. Don't just fly off the handle when you see something. I mean,
Yeah.
whoever came at you, they may be assholes, or they may have had something very bad happen in their life that day, and they're just venting about it, and you just happen to be part of that vent. That's the terrible thing about social media is it's so immediate, and everybody doesn't stop to think for even 10 seconds before they get on there and start blasting back or blasting somebody else. Think about it. Think about it.
It's a great point, Dave Bob.
And no, I was not talking about Mike with the booger sugar. He was making a joke. So anybody out there who's like, oh, he's blasting Mexican Iron Man. Let's start some beef with them. No, it wasn't him. He knows where it happened and he knows who did it. Because I talked to him about it and I was just like, dude, I was so just like, what the fuck? I mean, if you want to do something like that, whatever, but I can't believe you're just gonna like at a meetup. That's what you're doing at a meetup.
Wow.
So whatever. They lost my sport. They lost my money. Arlena just tipped a $9.99 Stream Elements tip. Get
Arlena.
Stream Elements open because I never think about that first thing in the morning.
Arlena. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know. At the end of the day, the only people who can do anything about it is yourself. So if people don't, if they want to rant and rave and draw everyone in and make this big brouhaha bomb, then they're going to do it. Nothing anybody says is going to stop it. But Loki's right. You could stop it with your money and say,
Stop
nope,
it with your money.
not going there. If you're going to behave like a buffoon, I'm not giving you 1 red cent. I don't know. I subscribe to both of them and I've watched them literally once or twice. I don't know really anything about either one of them though. I know Cyberfrog. That's it. I think Cyberfrog is cool looking, but that's all that, I'm not part of those communities. In other words, I don't know the ins and outs. And so
Arlena sent in a $9.99 super tip and said, can we all just get along? Glad to see the dark side influencing Arwen. Her goal for 2024 is to no longer be a marshmallow.
That's
marshmallow
actually
ass.
true.
Marshmallow ass.
No, that's
I'm so
true.
proud.
That's true. I have made that for my 2024 goal. No more marshmallow ass. That I was going to be, more forward with what I thought about, what I think about things. If I don't like something, I can be polite though. It's not marshmallow ass to be polite. I could say, you know what? I didn't appreciate that. I didn't like that.
Well,
But marshmallow runs deep, so I don't know how that's going to work.
you don't have to be nasty to make a point.
Right, you don't have to be nasty, but you can still say, hey, maybe this wasn't the best way to say it, or I didn't appreciate that, or maybe you need to rethink that. You could do that and yeah, not be nasty. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to be too much more marshmallow ass, but I can't guarantee it.
And what Stig is saying right here, this is what I've been talking about. This is the shit I've been talking about for the past year. Why do you want to be these people? Why do you want to be them? Why do you want to replace them? If I was doing comics, I would not want to replace Marvel or DC and take their spot. I would want to make something new that isn't going to fall to the same bullshit hubris that Marvel and DC are falling right now. And that's the problem. Oh, I want to be TMZ. I want to be DC. I want to be Marvel. I want to be the next Disney. I want to be the... No, you don't. Because you will fall to the same bullshit hubris that they fell to. You do not want to replace these people. You want to make something new.
Yeah, how about being the first of you?
Yes.
Be the first of fucking you. Don't be like anybody else. Be the first you, damn it. It might take you longer to get where you want to go, but by God, you'll be the first one. What the hell's
Get
wrong
off
with that?
my lawn.
Yes. Sitting on my hands.
And Mike knows what we're talking about because I've talked to him about this before. Who the hell wants to be the new TMZ? Oh, I want to be the new TMZ. No, you don't. You want to be your own thing. You don't want to model it after that. Why? Because it's going to fail under its own bullshit, just like TMZ does. Just like the Inquirer, just like every other bullshit crap toaster rumor bullshit crap out there. Oh, we saw Jessica Alba today with Liam Neeson under the sheets. We don't have confirmation yet. We don't have any pictures, but yeah, someone saw them under the sheets together. Their significant others must be absolutely in pain right now that we have uncovered the true fact that these two are sleeping together. And one's in like fucking Spain while the other one's in LA at the time they were supposedly together. No one fucking stopped to think about that.
My brother's mother's sister's uncle's friend from a failed marriage told me all this.
No, you don't need to be like anybody else.
That's right.
Be the first you, damn it.
And yes, Man Squatch Mike's YouTube channel. Greater than TMZ anyway. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And that message, man, that we've been trying to get out all weekend. I can't believe we spent 45 minutes on this. I did not expect that. I expected like 15 to 20. That message we've been trying to get out, be better. Now it's got to include these people. I'm just not buying their shit. I'm not going to buy their shit. I'm not going to open my wallet to them. I'm not going to give them my money more. Well, look, they already got your money. And that's exactly what Disney said. We've already got your money. We don't care. Oh, but I supported Star Wars for years before you bought it. Yeah, we don't care about any of that. We don't give a shit about any of that. That's exactly what they said. We don't care. We don't care because we've already got your money.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what it comes down to, whatever. I feel like I don't know. I'm not going to say I feel like a fool, but I feel like I want to find a way to reimburse my wallet. Let's just say that, which means I'm going to get away. I'm going to get rid of that shit. I'm going to sell it. I've got boxes of Cyberfrog shit. I've got it. Like I said, I've got a box of toys I haven't even opened yet.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's all you can do. That is a choice that you want to make because you're so sick of this stuff. You're so sick of this shit. That's how, but I guess what shocks me, and it shouldn't shock me, but it does, that when things can spin out so bad on social media in front of everyone, that actually drives someone who is an appreciator of this product and who enjoys this product and who has, otherwise completely supported this product, make them want to dump all that shit on eBay.
Yep.
Think about it. Think about the effect that has to have.
It's called being disenfranchised. And you know what the last time I did this was? When fucking Jerry Jones had the Cowboys and was running them into the ground back in like the early 2000s. I burned my shit. I didn't even sell it. I just burned it. I had the Aikman. I had Emmett. I had Wade. I had all that shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I went out to the fire barrel I had in front of my front yard and I burned it. I sat there, I lit that some bitch on fire and told the Cowboys to stick it straight up their candy asses.
Yeah.
And while I may not do that this time, I may be smarter than that and just sell the shit. I'm just done. I feel completely disenfranchised because you cannot act like effing adults. Get your shit together. Ethan, you were like leading the war from the front lines for us. You were leading the war. You and Jeremy and Jeff were leading the war. I listened to you every single week. I listened to your entire show. I sent in super chats. I bought your shit. They didn't even have memberships back then. I bought all your Cyberfrog stuff because I said, you know what? I believe in Ethan. I believe in his mission, and I believe in what he wants. And this is not what you led us to believe you wanted. It's a whole bunch of drama and bullshit on Twitter.
I hope they work things out. I know that sounds incredibly naive.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
But I really do, because I don't know. I see too much of this stuff happen all the time, Loki, and it's just like, come on now.
They're like hormonal teenagers. They can't control themselves.
Some things are more important.
You
know?
burned your Emmett stuff? No. Yeah, dude. All of it. I had a helmet. I had a helmet. I had his jersey signed by Emmett Smith. I had Troy Aikman. I had Troy Aikman jersey. I did God, what it was Wade something. Can't remember what his first name was. I had both of their wide receivers that were badass. It was a long time ago, but I stopped watching the Cowboys. I just stopped. I stopped caring. And that's when I stopped caring about football. That's when I really stopped caring about football, and I stopped watching games religiously. Victor Fontaine over on Rumble with a $10 Rumble rant. What is up, brother? He says, there we go. Loki, time to bring down smog from the Lonely Mountain and burn it all down. Thank you so much, Victor, for that $10 Rumble rant. You guys keep the fires burning bright. Speaking of fire, here it comes. Skull! And Keely Chow's got it. Loki hates Jerry Jones the same way Texans fans hate Bud Adams. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was done, and I walked away. And I was done. I was done. I watch Super Bowl every once in a while, but no. That's just like, oh, you want to party and watch Super Bowl? I didn't even watch Super Bowl last year, so I didn't care. Cowboys suck anyway. Go Niners. I liked the Kansas City Chiefs for a while when Montana was playing for them. And I liked the 49ers when Montana was playing for them. But 49ers disenfranchised me when they got rid of Joe Montana. So they could have won another Super Bowl. They could have won 2 more Super Bowls as long as Joe was going to be there. With how he performed in Kansas City both years he was there, they could have won 2 more Super Bowls. They fucked up. They went with Young, and they screwed up. So, yeah, Steve Young. They screwed up. And everybody's entitled to screw up, but
yes, true.
Everybody's going to walk out of here when I start talking football. Stick Kenobi, the fandom menace exploded from the inside out in a mushroom cloud of narcissistic and self-serving particles of shit. I do not disagree with you, brother. The same thing is happening to version 2.0, aka the Fellowship. What have we had?
Why can't we have nice things?
I don't know, J-Bob. I don't know.
Ego and narcissism.
It's not keeping that
and
ego
sheer
in check,
fucking hubris. Which I hate that line because of where it came from, but you know what? I'm going to use it because it pretty much sums it up. Sheer fucking hubris.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, used appropriately, it's a great line. We just don't need it in our Star Trek, but hell yeah, in this instance, it very much sums it up.
Mr. Tickle Trunk with a $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Tickle Trunk. It's good to get this out, then starve this from oxygen after this morning. The thing narcissists can't stand is being ignored. SJWs to the core. Exactly. And that's what it makes me feel like. Makes me feel like we have been, oh my God, Mike.
Well, they thrive on
what the fuck, dude?
Again, it's worse than SJWs because the SJWs don't pretend to be anything other than what the hell they are. At least you know when you're talking with an SJW, you know the kind of attitude and the mindset you're dealing with. When somebody who talks against that and then spurgs out just like them, you're like, what the hell? How do I approach this? Oh.
Get the name of my San Francisco 49ers out of your fracking mouth. Slappity slap, slap, slap. Mike. I was probably a fan before you were. Because of Montana. It's weird when you meet somebody and you're like, I want to watch their games, and then you like fall in love with the way they do stuff. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's the same thing with Nolan Ryan. I became a huge Nolan Ryan fan after I met Nolan Ryan, and I had to go watch all his games, and I had to go see a game. So it's weird. It's really weird. Mr. Tickle Trunk with $5 Canadian super chat. It's good to get this out. Oh, I already read that shit. It's JWs to the core. Yeah, absolutely. Already read that. Loki's going backwards now. I think I'm burned out. I really am after this week. You know, I called Mikey yesterday and I was like, dude, I feel like just quitting. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to say I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna start saying I'm not a YouTuber, and I'll be like Mexican Iron Man. Loki's not a YouTuber.
Been there, done that. Bought the T-shirt.
Dude, we have, haven't we? And I think that's the hardest thing. Is looking back and going, you know, me and this guy, when we met, it was like shield wall to the 10th degree, right? You remember that? Brothers and sisters, surrounded by brothers and sisters.
Oh,
And you were like, we're so much stronger together.
Mhm.
And then it all imploded on itself. And people started sniping each other. People started sharing DMs. People started fighting amongst each other. You were pulled into it, whether you wanted to stay out of it or not. And I guess because I feel like I lost so much because of that, because people either wanted to throw me under the bus because they didn't like who I was friends with, or I had people grabbing me saying Loki's on our side and trying to push me into the middle of it, that I lost a lot. It's like I lost this big family. And Dave Bob knows I would almost no ill will to the proprietor of that. It's still fucked it up, and it's made me very cautious, but
Yeah.
it led me here, and it led me to this idea where everyone here is created equal. Everyone here's opinion is valued. I will not let you be removed or recycled because of bullshit. And Valhalla stands together and doesn't put up with shit.
Yep. This is Cheers. Everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
Yay! Free booze. Free booze.
Free booze.
Wait.
Bar is open.
Nice.
Grumpy Old Marine Bet over on Rumble as a $5 Rumble rant and says, whenever I have joined an organization, eventually there will be some loudmouths that take over the conversation. Eventually everyone they shouted down leaves. And that's fucked up. And that's sad. That is so fucked up, and that is sad. That is not the way it should be, Dean.
And Loki, like you felt with, burning all your football stuff because you were just so pissed. I think that's why a lot of people just leave social media when that shit starts happening. They're like, I don't want to deal with it. And not only do I not want to deal with it, I don't want to deal with any part of it. And so they get so discouraged that they just leave altogether, because sometimes it's better to just say, I'm out, than it is to constantly witness this stuff and go, what the hell?
Mr. Tickle Trunk with a $5 Canadian super chat. What does what other people do have to do with you? Don't put people on a pedestal. Exactly. Celebrate wins. Ignore the losses. Do your own thing. Ride the wave, brah. If anybody's heard me tell that story, God help me. Boop, 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 boom. What the hell is that? Tsunami wave, bro. Paddle, paddle. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. There comes a point where you just have to say, nope, not going to entertain it.
Here I am at a wave pool in Orlando, and they've got belly boards, and I'm like, why the hell do they have belly boards? That's kind of weird, right? In a little wave pool, when I go out, and I'm like, I don't need no damn belly board. The waves aren't strong enough to carry me anyway. I'm like paddling out on my own, and I get to the very back of the wave pool, and this is a big-ass wave pool. It's the biggest wave pool I've ever seen, And some white dude with dreadlocks is sitting there like dog paddling next to his girlfriend, and I hear boop, boop, boop. And I'm like, what the hell is that? The white dude with dreadlocks looks over and he goes, tsunami wave, bro. And I hear boom. And I look back and there's like a fucking 10, 15 foot wave coming at me. I'm like, oh shit. Swim, motherfucker, swim.
Maybe you should have watched a little while before you jumped in.
God help me. At least we ended today on a funny note.
Ride the wave, brah.
Ride the wave, brah.
Okay, that's gonna be my saying now.
Tsunami wave, bruh.
If ever anything comes down the pike, I'm just gonna be like, no, ride the wave, bruh. Just ride the wave.
Why do I need a belly board if it's like a wave pool? Well, it wasn't no normal wave pool. Every 10, 15 minutes or so, they sent you out this giant tsunami wave.
Damn.
Yeah. I had no idea. And it was like
Somebody's
Hurricane
42
Harbor or
today.
some shit. God help me. What do you got coming up, Arwen?
Oh, what is today? Friday? I'm not real sure, to be honest. I know Arlena and I are going to start streaming again next week. Tuesday, Arlena, Sugar Spice. Yeah, I think everything resumes to normal next week. I don't know. I want to get through. I want this fever to break. So I'm playing Pampered Princess today, and staying wrapped up and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think everything just phasers set to normal for next week. So that's about it.
All right. Dave Bob?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I probably won't. If you do decide to do your night show tonight, I probably won't make it because my son wants to go hunting at 4:00 in the morning. So we'll just have to say.
Thank you, man, Squatch.
Maria.
What? Maria.
Wow. You guys are distracting me from my work. Stop being so dagnap groovy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, get your groove on with Maria from Tea and Telly. Only on KPRH 95, whatever it is. Yeah.
That is
you,
one of the best
Maria.
pictures of a blue-haired land whale I've ever seen.
That's Man Squatch. Thank you, Man Squatch.
It's really pretty too. Look at his little face. It's really pretty.
It's like the whale that's on Don't Panic. Oh God, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh look, I'm flying. Hello, what's that? Oh look, it's a plant. Oh no, I'm pollinating. Oh da da, and then two. Oh my God, this has been so fun. Splat.
Yep. Petunias.
Petunias, yeah. God help me. Why is it blue? Why am I blue? Why is my hair blue? Why is the sky blue? There's so much blue.
So much blue.
All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak. Appreciate you. Don't quit. Who else would I watch? Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna quit. I'm just, you know what? I see some of this, and it's just like, guys, I've been talking all week how to get along and how to just do your business, let other people do theirs. Trying to teach that next level. Those guys that are coming up, you know what? It's not about all this drama. It's not about hitting people or trying to punch up or any of this bullshit. And what do you two buttnuts do? You go and act like total dipshits. So thank you, brother.
There's
so
always
much.
a practical example right around the corner, Loki, of how not to act.
Yeah,
always a practical example.
Just act like an adult.
or act like a dollar bill. Score!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.